What's up, everybody? My name is Josiah, if we've never met before. And if you are watching this video, is because you are coming on the Collective Retreat that is happening in just a little bit. And I'm here to tell you all the info that you need for this incredible retreat. First of all, I know there are a lot of people that are really nervous to come on this retreat, and I just want you to feel like you can take a deep breath. I'm talking to people all the time who say, I'm nervous to come because I don't know anyone, or I'm nervous to come because I don't believe in God, or I'm not sure where I'm at with all this kind of stuff. I just need you to know there are so many people coming on this retreat for the very first time. There's so many people that are coming that are figuring things out when it comes to spirituality. Maybe they're not into that whole thing at all. And I just want you to know that you will feel at home, you will feel welcome, you will feel comfortable, and we're gonna have a whole lot of fun. So just take a deep breath, and I promise it's gonna be a very, very worthwhile weekend. In this video, I just wanna cover a couple things. I wanna talk about what to expect on the Collective Retreat, what you need to know, what information should you know ahead of time, and lastly, what to bring. What should I pack for this incredible retreat? Let me just start off with what to expect. Just so you know, the Collective Retreat is incredibly relaxed. So there's gonna be sports tournaments, basketball, volleyball, there's gonna be video game tournaments, board game tournaments. But even if you're not into any kinds of organized activities, really the weekend is primarily about hanging out. There's plenty of trails to walk, plenty of people to connect with. Everyone is super friendly. Maybe you're coming in and you don't know if you're gonna be accepted, if there's gonna be other people like you. And I just need you to know that you are coming on the right trip. About half of the people coming on the Collective Retreat are not church people. This is not like some Christian club or anything like that. They're just regular young adults, and we're coming to have a good time, hang out, and explore who we are and explore faith the whole time. Everyone is super friendly. And if you don't meet anyone, of course, you can just introduce yourself to me, and I'd love to meet you and introduce you to some of my friends. So just take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. This is gonna be one of the best weekends you've ever had. I just ask that you're open. And I'm just so excited that you have the courage to come on this thing to begin with. It's gonna be an absolute blast. Here's some information you need to know. Why don't we start with, what time should I get at the Collective Retreat? So our check-in is actually gonna open up at 4 p.m. So if you want to get there early, feel free to get to the retreat right at 4 o'clock, but the real retreat actually starts at 6:30. So you wanna check in at any point before 4 o'clock and 6:30. Try your best not to come after. If you absolutely have to come after, we do ask that you send us an email first at collective@graceohio.org. Zach, can we put that collective@graceohio.org? This email, right? I'm not sure where I'm pointing, but send it to this. If you have to come after the check-in time, send an email to this email address right here and let us know so that we know that you're coming. We can get your room ready for you and have everything prepared once you get there. And then a lot of people want to know when the retreat is going to end. The retreat is going to end approximately 1 p.m. on Sunday morning. 1 p.m. on Sunday morning. Now, one of the things that we do ask on this retreat is, to the best of your possible ability, to stay at the retreat for the entire duration of the weekend. So I know a lot of us, you might have a class, or you might have a work shift or whatever, and we're asking you to try and move that around so you can be with us the entire time. We don't want you missing any of the great things that are going on, and we really don't want people coming and going. If you absolutely have to leave the retreat for some reason, once again, where's that email, Zach? Can you put that, it's here, can we put it on this side now? If you need to leave for some reason, if you can send the email, I don't know where I'm pointing. I don't know if this is like the end of the shot or the middle of the shot, but if you can send an email right here, just so that we know that you're leaving for this time, we can prepare for it, that would be incredible. Let's talk about carpooling for a second. So the retreat is an hour away from our regular church building. So if you've ever been to Collective before, and I know a lot of us haven't, but if you've ever been to Grace Church, it's almost an hour even away from that building. However, parking is extremely limited. And by extremely limited, I mean extremely limited. So what we're asking is that you do not drive by yourself. Don't come in a car on your own. Instead, if you have 5 seats in your car, please bring 5 people with you. If you have 8 seats in your car, please bring 8 people with you, because we're not all going to fit. If you don't have a ride or you don't have anyone to carpool with, oh man, you guessed it. If you could send an email to this, it's on this side now, whoa. We can get you a ride. If you don't have a ride, we can organize that for you, and we can find you people to carpool with. But I just absolutely want to make sure that everyone's got a parking spot. Please do not pull up alone. One of the things that we are asking you, if you signed up, is to stay at the retreat the whole weekend. I know a lot of us might have a work shift or a class, And we are asking you to cancel that work shift or move that class around so you can be with us from 6:30 on Friday all the way to 1 o'clock on Sunday. If there is an absolute emergency that you need to leave the retreat for some reason, if you could let us know in advance about that, send an email right here. Is it right here? Okay, cool. If you could send an email right here to this address, that will help us organize all the logistics. But we are asking and we are assuming that if you sign up for the retreat, you're gonna be here Friday through Sunday, and man, you're not gonna regret it. It's gonna be so much fun. Let's talk about tournaments for a second. Tournaments? Yes, correct, tournaments, you got it. If you want to participate in one of our many tournaments, which include the following, one of those tournaments. If you would like to play in one of those tournaments, you need to sign up for those tournaments between 4 o'clock and 6:30 on Friday so we can organize that, so we can get all the teams together, all that kind of stuff. The award ceremony for those tournaments is gonna be Sunday morning around noon. Now, if you're not playing a tournament, that's fine. I'm probably not gonna play in a tournament either because there's so many other things to do, including hiking, talking to people, board games. What else am I missing, Izzy?
We're gonna do line dancing, karaoke. We're gonna be making more friends, and then more friends. It's gonna be great. You should come.
That's incredible. Any other things?
Don't bring your mom. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Izzy. I know we get a lot of questions about rooming and bedding. So people are wondering, what's the sleep situation gonna be? Who's gonna be in my room, all that kind of stuff. Okay, rest assured, the sleep situation is very, very comfortable at the retreat. It's kind of a dorm style, so think of college dorm setup. There's a bunch of beds, everybody kind of has their own space, you'll get your own bed. But it is set up where there's, I don't know, maybe like 4, 5, 6 people to a room, sometimes bunk beds, sometimes, standalone twin, whatever. You should bring a bed sheet and some blankets and a pillow for your own situation. Now, we do have this thing where you can request who is in your room. And if you're coming on the retreat for the very first time and you request someone, we are guaranteeing that at least one of the people you request will be in the room with you. And so you don't have to worry, you will have your friend with you and it will be an absolute blast. Everything will be cozy, everything will be comfy, and we'll get all those accommodations to you as needed. The next section of our video is what to bring. Bloop, 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 bloop. You're gonna need the following items to pack on the retreat. Number 1, clothes for your body. Expect to hang out outside a ton, go on walks, all that kind of stuff, and then of course we'll be inside. If you're playing in a tournament, make sure to bring your gym clothes, gym shoes, all that kind of stuff. So clothes, toiletries. Other things on the packing list include that we've already covered is a bed sheet, a blanket, pillow, definitely bring that. One thing everyone needs to bring is a water bottle. So definitely bring a water bottle. If you want to buy one over there, we made some that we're selling at cost, but if you don't want to get a collective custom water bottle, you probably should bring your own. So you're gonna want to bring a bath towel. So do that. I don't have much else to say about that. Another couple things you'll want to bring, if you have one, is a journal, a pen. You probably want a physical journal and a physical pen. And then if you have one, bring a Bible. But if you don't have one, that's totally fine. We will bring a Bible for you, and every part of the Bible that we're using, we're gonna put on the screens. So you're gonna be totally fine. But we would love to gift you with a newer copy of the Bible if you don't have like a modern translation of the Bible. Oh, bring some snacks, bro. If you're like my wife and you're allergic to literally everything, I love you, that's awesome. But feel free to bring some of your own food. We can refrigerate that for you and you can have that throughout the weekend. And then please, please, please bring games. Footballs and soccer balls, bring card games. Whatever activities you want to do throughout the weekend, please bring them, especially activities that kind of gather a crew around, 8 people playing Catan or whatever. Now we're gonna enter bonus round. Frequently asked questions, FAQ, that's right. Frequently asked questions. One of the questions we get all the time is, but Josiah, I have a homework assignment over the weekend or I have to study over the weekend. First of all, lame. You should definitely do your school before you come on the retreat. But if for some reason you absolutely need to turn something in, we will have a quiet room where you can do some studying, you can do some homework if you need to. Wi-Fi isn't amazing, but it's good enough to get online and turn something in. So if you need to bring a laptop over the weekend, lame, but you can, and we'll have that spot for you. Oh, and of course, be on your absolute A game because there have been multiple weddings that have happened after the retreat. Can we play the song from Titanic? Don't edit this. Keep this as long as it is. Wherever you are. There's distance. Apart.
Oh, the key change?
Man.
Look over.
I think that's all the info, right?
You can just say, if you have any questions, you can DM us.
If you signed up for the retreat, man, you made an incredible decision. I can't wait to meet you, and I can't wait to hear your story. All we want is for you to be yourself. You don't have to pretend to be something that you're not. I can't wait for this weekend to come. If you have any questions, anything that's making you anxious, anything that's making you nervous, either send an email right here, or you can also send us a direct message to GCM_collective. That's our Instagram account, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. We cannot wait to see you on the Collective Retreat. Thanks.